today's Toy Spot, we are having a look at the Jakks Pacific World of Nintendo Series 1-5, the 8-bit Link. Spots where I had a look at both Super Mario and his brother Luigi. Now we're going to be having a look at 8-bit Link. Coming to us from The Legend of Zelda, the original game. Coming also to us from the folks over at Jakks Pacific. Back of the package, the other figures consist of 8-bit Mario, 8-bit Luigi, 8-bit Donkey Kong, 8-bit Link, Shy Guy, Dixie Kong, Yellow Pikmin, and the Skull Kid. The courageous Hylian warrior of the Legend of Zelda series is always clad in green, and while he wields everything from bows to shields to boomerangs, his iconic weapon is the Master Sword. His ears are pointed, and while he is honorable and unrelenting in his pursuit of justice, he also has a playful side. There's been many Links reborn as the hero through the ages, but all carry the Triforce of Courage within themselves. While Link often starts out as an ordinary kid, his destiny is always intertwined with Zelda and Ganondorf, the holders of the Triforce of Wisdom and Power respectively. To check out more from the folks over at Jakks Pacific, you can go to www.jakks.com. Spot's going to take a break, get this opened up, and when we come back, we're getting a better look at 8-bit Link. Don't go anywhere, guys. Stay tuned. 8-bit Link is a pretty cool looking figure. Now, the one thing that we had to look at before was the 8-bit plush figures. Let's go ahead and segue that into the figure that we've already had a look at. There's the plush version of Link. You see, the one thing that they corrected with the smaller figure of Link that they unfortunately didn't do with the taller Link was they didn't factor in the fact that his leg is shorter than the other, whereas the plastic little figure of Link has the extra black piece. That allows him to stand. You can see he stands quite easily. The plush, on the other hand, it just unfortunately falls. I wish they had at least taken some more of the green and just made it a little bit longer so Link could have actually stood. Like the plush version, though, you'll see Link is only textured, only sculpted on the one side. The back side is just flat. We'll move him out of the way, at least the plush version of Link. As much as I wish at least the back side was finished, the front side still is quite cool. A little 8-bit pixelated version of everybody's favorite hero from the 80s. Green is a little bit lighter also on Link, on the little plastic Link here than it seemed on the plush. And segueing to, say, a Mario, there's what the two of them looked side by side. I just absolutely love these. Again, I wish that they were finished on both sides, so at least we had a 3D representation. I'm not really sure what they would necessarily look like. Technically, I guess Mario would be the same on either side, because he is sideways after all. But because Link is facing frontwards, I guess technically his back would just be the back of his hat, maybe his ears, and the back of his tunic cloak. So that would be a little bit different. Even though sadly they don't have anything going on the backs, I might just ultimately put magnets. I mentioned this with all of these reviews. I might put magnets on these, stick them on my fridge. Little 3-dimensional 8-bit versions of the characters I grew up with as a kid. When it comes to posability, sadly, none. There's absolutely no posability. You can't move its head, you can't move Link's arms, you can't even move his shield. All of it is just basically just a series of elevated plastic to give us what we see right here. It may not be everyone's cup of tea just for the fact that as a figure, as it goes for a figure, you really can't do much with it. Basically what Spot's been showing you for the last 2 minutes or so, that's basically all he does. The thing I really like though about them is that we have not had many of the figures that we grew up with, the characters we grew up with, treated to a plastic figure. Now again, you can't make a figure such as this superposable, because then it would defeat what the character looked like, and I really don't think there would have been a way around it. You could have probably moved the head, you could have probably moved the arms, but it kind of needs to look like this in order for it to be a true representation of how he looked in the original game. So even though you can't do much with it, I think they're still pretty cool figures. I say figures, but they're really more collectibles than anything else. And where will they be going? Right on Spot's fridge. Today's Toy Spot, we were continuing our looks at the Jakks Pacific World of Nintendo figures. We're looking today at 8-Bit Link. Don't go anywhere, guys. Well, you can go other places, but do come back, though. Spot's going to have the review of other Nintendo figures and, of course, other videos heading your way. Thanks for watching. See you next time.